Hello Techies. In the previous tutorial, we learned about landmark detection action. Now, as the second part, we will work on a small project on landmark detection. First of all, we'll see what is the use case. We are going to provide some images to landmark detection, and then based on that images, we are going to get the latitude and longitude. By taking this longitude and latitude, we'll find the places in the Google map. This is the entire use case which I'm going to do as part of this tutorial. As we know, landmark detection action will work with Cloud Vision API, which will attempt to detect landmarks such as man-made structure, which are very popular, and it will provide the information to the known geographical locations if it is available. In the previous tutorial, we worked with landmark detection action. Now what we are going to do, we are having few images over here. Each image is a man-made structure. There you can see Eiffel Tower, Red Fort, Sydney and Taj Mahal. I'm going to provide these each and every image to landmark detection action. From there, I will get the latitude and longitude. Once I receive the latitude and longitude, I will send the details to the Google Chrome, and then I want to find the place on the Google Maps. How can we go ahead and do that? First of all, let me switch back to Power Automate Desktop. There I'm having long wave detection. Now I want to get each and every image, right? How can we go ahead and get each and every image? There, first of all, I need to set the path, right? So from which path that I need to get it all the images. To set a variable, I'm having an action called variable, that is set variable. You can see over here, I'm having set variable action. Let me drag and drop this action onto the workspace. There, what is the path I will give it? I will make it as a path over here. I will make the variable as path. And then I'm going to provide the path information over here. You can see Power Automate Desktop LAN detection. I'm going to copy this entire path, and then I'm going to provide the details over here. All right. Now we have set our path by using set variable. Now the second step, we need to get all the files. Get files in folder. Which folder? We have already selected the path over here as path, right? From that path, I need to get all the files. Let me drag and drop this action, that is get files in folder, onto the workspace after set variable. Now, if you see the parameter for the get files in folder, I'm going to set the folder over here. Already we have defined the path. I'm going to select that variable as path. Over here, you can see I'm having path over here. So that you can see the file filters. I'm going to extract all the files which are there, right? In the particular folder, that is the path which we have given the variable. Inside that, I'm having 4 images. I'm going to extract all the images so that I'm not going to give any filter condition. That's why I'm going to give it as star. If you see include subfolders, there is no subfolders as of now, so that I don't want to mention it over here. And if you see advanced, I'm not going to be sorting out any kind of filters over here. All right. Now let me click on save. Now, whatever the files are there inside my path, it will be saved inside the files flow variable. All right. Now, in the files, I'm having 4 files or n number of files, more than one file that I'm having it. Now, I have to loop each and every file to process through the landmark. For that, I'm having for each action, right? Now, let me drag and drop this for each action onto the workspace after get files in a folder. There you can see value iterate. What are the values that I'm having the output in files, right? I want to go through each and every file, so that I'm going to select the files over here, and the current item will be stored after looping each and every time. It will be stored in the current item. I'm not going to change anything for the variable produce for the current item. Let me click on save. All right. Now, what are the actions that we have for the landmark detection action, which we have seen in our previous session? I'm going to drag them into the for each loop. Now, for the landmark detection, we are manually providing e colon power automate desktop slash landmark detection slash Taj Mahal.jpg, right? Now, I don't want to do in a such a way. Whatever the values that we are having in the current item, I'm going to pass the path in the image files path. How can we go ahead and do that? In my current item, I'm having full name. If you see over here in the current item, there you can see the full name. I'm going to select that. This is the entire path. We'll get it e colon power automate desktop slash landmark detection slash whatever the image name has been given over there. It will be shown over here. All right, let me click on save. Now up to here, we have set the path. We have get the files which are available in the particular folder which we want to iterate. And then by using for each action, we are going to loop through the files and then we are going to detect and then we are going to detect the popular and natural image by using landmark detection action. And then we are going to display the description and then latitude and longitude. Up to here, this is some portion. Let me see that what is the output we will get it. Let's run the flow to see the output. Flow execution started. There you can see the first image is going through. That is the first one is Eiffel Tower. Now if you see over here, I'm having Eiffel Tower, correct, in my 4 images. That's why we got it the Eiffel Tower. And the latitude and longitude, we got the value. The second one is the Red Fort, right? You can see over here, I'm having latitude and longitude. The third one, it is going to identify as Sydney Opera House. Don't get confused. Here I have given Eiffel only to identify on my own. But you can see Sydney also, but we got the name as Sydney Opera House. All right. Let me click on OK. And the latitude we got it and longitude we got it. Now this is the final image that we have, that is Taj Mahal. And then we are going to get it latitude and longitude by using landmark detection action. All right, up to here, some portion of the project has been completed, correct? The next portion is that I want to open the Google Chrome and then I want to go for the Google Maps and then from there I need to find the location where exactly in the map that I want to find it out. How can I go ahead and do that? There we are having web recorder. You can see over here I'm having web recorder. Now how can I go ahead and do that? I need to go to the Google Maps. There I'm going for the inside the Google Maps. There you can see I'm going to search the maps with latitude and longitude and then I'm going to click on search. Then it will give the values inside that. This is what I need to automate right now, right? Before that, I need to get the latitude and longitude values. I'm going to set the variables for both the things. All right. Now let me go to the variables over here and I'm going to set the variable for latitude. I'm going to give the variable name as latitude and then 2, I'm going to give the values over here. The JSON response, inside the responses, I'm having landmark annotations where you are having location and the latitude and longitude. From there, I'm going to get latitude right now. All right, let me click on save. And in the same way, I'm going to set a variable for longitude also. Let me copy the same set variable and I'm going to paste it over here itself. Now, I'm going to set the variable name as longitude. And then you can see over here, I'm going to change the value from latitude to longitude. All right. Now let me click on save. Now by using these two variables, we are going to get the values, that is latitude and longitude, which we are going to get it from the landmark detection. So that I don't need these two display messages right now. Let me disable them. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to launch the web recorder for launch new Chrome. All right. Now let me select the web recorder to launch our Google Chrome. And there I'm already there in the google.com/maps. All right. Now I'm going to select Chrome over here and then I'm going to select next. And then if you see over here, once you are going to launch it, you will get it Google, that is launch Chrome and navigate to https www.google.com/maps. All right. Now from here, I'm going to start the recording. Click on record. As a first step, we need to select this input over here, right? You can see over here, I'm going to select this input. And then I'm just going to give the inputs over here, some values I'm going to give it, 1525, all right? And then I'm going to click on search. Then you will get some values. I'm just going to give it them as an input over here. Now later on, I will change the values, everything. Now let's go back to the web recorder, and then I'm going to click on finish. There you can see, first one is launch new Google Chrome. Let's open this one. There it will navigate to launch new instance, and then I want the window state as maximized. I don't want small image. I want the window as big window or the maximized window. All right. Now let me click on save. There you can see I'm having click on the link. Before that, right? I'm going to do in a such a way. I'm going to give the inputs over here. Right. Now let me make the change order over here. Over here, what is the input that we are going to give it? We're going to give latitude and longitude, right? Now over here, I'm going to select the inputs with the comma separation. The first one is that latitude, comma. I'm going to select another one as longitude. These are the two values, all right? Now let's click on save. Now this order, I need to change it. I need to move it a little bit up. Now, once we have clicked this one, like launching a new Chrome, and after that we are going to populate the text field on the web page, and then once we are going to click it, we need to send the enter key. So how can we send the enter key over here? We are having send keys. Send keys is the action where you can pass the command from your keyboard. Let me drag and drop this action onto the workspace after click link on web page, right? Let me drag and drop. Now over here, if you see insert special keys is there, which one that you need to send it? There is the option called enter in the miscellaneous. There you can see over here, I'm having enter. All right. It will give it as written over here in the text to send. And then I'm going to click on save. Now, once you clicked on that, it will take a little bit time to load the data or to go for the particular latitude and longitude in the Google Maps, so that we need to wait for some time to get the output, right? So I'm going to use wait is the action that I'm going to use it, so that by using that action, we can simply go ahead and we can get the data. All right, let me drag and drop this wait onto the workspace. Over here, I'm going to give it 30 seconds, and then I'm going to click on save. Once successfully getting the output after waiting for 30 seconds, I need to close the browser which we have launched by using launch new Chrome. How can we close that one? By using close web browser. Let me drag and drop this action which is available on the web automation onto the workspace after wait. Let me drag and drop. There, it is going to close the web browser instance, that is the browser which we have opened by using launch new Chrome. All right, let's click on save. Now, once again, I will explain you about the flow which we have created as part of LandMark detection project. By using LandMark detection, we have identifying the popular natural and man-made structures which are residing inside the image, right? As an output, we'll get the description from the LandMark detection, as well as we'll get the latitude and longitude. We are going to store the two outputs in the variable that is latitude and longitude. In our path, we are having a lot of images, so that to get all the files which are available inside the folder, first of all, I'm going to set the path over here as e:/Power Automate Desktop / LandMark detection. From there, I'm going to use get files in a folder, where inside that I'm having the files, and I'm going to retrieve the files by using get files in a folder without giving any filters over there. Once I got the files inside the files flow variable, I'm going through the loop by using for each, and then I'm going to pass the value that is current item.full name of the image I'm going to pass it to the landmark detection. Up to here, we are going to work with landmark detection so that we will get it latitude and longitude as an output, right? Once we got the latitude and longitude, we need to pass these values to Google Maps in a such a way we are going to launch our Chrome by using launch new Chrome action. There I'm going to navigate to the path that is www.google.com/maps, and from there I'm going to populate the text field where I need to enter latitude and longitude. There I'm going to use populate text field on web page. And after that, I'm going to click on particular web page, and then I'm going to send the key enter from our keyboard. For that, I'm going to use send keys over here. If you see all these actions, we are going to record by using web recorder. We are going to follow this by using web recorder. And then to get the output from the particular web page by using latitude and longitude, we have to wait for 30 seconds. And then once we got the output, we are going to close the web browser. These are all the 17 actions which we are going to use as part of landmark detection of the small project. All right, now I'm very excited to see the output, how it will looks like for these 4 images. If you see once again, once is Eiffel Tower, Red Fort, Sydney, Taj Mahal. These are all the 4 files as an input. I'm going to give it for the landmark detection. And from there, I'm going to identify the location in the Google map by using latitude and longitude. All right, let's go ahead to see the output. Let's run the flow. Flow execution started. And there you can see it is going through each and every loop. And after that, I got the landmark detection. Now, if you can see over here, it's launched new Chrome over here. Now, if you see in the search Google Maps, this is the input where you need to give the inputs of the latitude and longitude. Now, once you are going to give it, it will click on the search, and then it will press the key enter from the keyboard, and then you can see it is trying to identify the location of the particular image. There as the first image we are having Eiffel Tower, right? Now you can see over here Tour Eiffel landmark. This is the landmark where it is located in France, that is Paris, France. You can see the details over here, Eiffel Tower 5A. And then it has been waited for 30 seconds, and then it is going for the next image, right? It has been closed, and then again new Google Chrome has been opened. Now another latitude it is going to be opening. There you got the latitude over here related to the Red Fort, right? It is searching on the Google map right now for the Red Fort with the latitude and longitude. There you can see Red Fort, I got it. The location, you can see the red one is the location where it is there in New Delhi, that is Chandni Chowk, and the pin code also we got it 110066. All right, now the third image it is going for, there it got all the latitude and longitudes, and there it is going to be provide the inputs over there, that it has been given all the values over here, that is minus 33.857123, comma 151.213923 is there. This is the Sydney Opera House, right? This is the third image which we have. Now it has to identify the latitude and longitude on the Google map. There you can see over here Sydney Opera House, that is temporarily closed when I'm going to create this video. And you can see on the left hand side I'm having New South Wales, Australia. Now it has been closed, the closed browser, and then it is going for the new image, that is Taj Mahal, and the location like latitude and longitude it is going to be entering in the search Google Maps. And there if you see 27.17 and there 78.04, there it is going to be entering all the details. Now it is trying to find out the location over there in the Google Maps. There you can see I'm having Taj Mahal Garden is there, that you can see the address over here, it is in Uttar Pradesh, Agra. There you are having 01 Puvia crossing, Agra is the location where it is there, the Taj Mahal is residing. Now it has been successfully completed our flow and it came out of the flow over here. All right. I'm very happy to show you the small project over here by taking the images of the man-made structures which are very popular in the world, and then we have seen the latitude and longitude and we have identified the locations in the Google map by using landmark detection action as well as by launching the new Google Chrome. I hope you understand how to work with landmark detection as well as the different actions, that is for each, get files in a folder, how to set the variables, how to launch a new Google Chrome, and how to send the keys from the keyboard by using send keys action, and how to wait and how to close the browser by using close web browser action as part of this tutorial. Thank you for watching Power Automate tutorials. If you have any queries related to this concept, please post them in the comment section. I will see you in the next session. Till then, bye bye. Have a wonderful day.